Next, an active retiree who loves the outdoors.
My wife tells me the little boy in me never grew up. And that's because I've got toys. I've had toys for years.
Watch what happens when vision problems put a cramp in this senior style. Well, Paul Catter has been singing gospel music for decades, but after he began having problems with his eyesight, Paul feared he might have to give that up. Instead, he now sees better than ever, all because of a miracle.
There are few things 82-year-old retiree Paul Catter loves doing more than playing outdoors in the California mountains.
My wife tells me the little boy in me never grew up. And that's because I've got toys. I've had toys for years.
But there is one thing, though.
I've always done gospel music. Was in a gospel quartet back in the 60s. We put 3 albums out in Hollywood and traveled in a Trailways bus all over the West Coast in churches.
He continued through the years, recording a song or two and singing in the church choir. But in 2018, he began having problems with his vision.
About a year ago, I started to get this fog, and they tell me that it could be cataracts coming on or something. It just felt like there was a lens that was covering my vision, but I accepted it as getting old.
But over the next year, his vision got worse, and soon, even his glasses weren't helping.
Got to the point where when I was leading worship in church, I couldn't see the music real well. I was kind of frustrated, and I told my worship people at church, I says, you know, I might not be able to keep doing this. And I told the Lord, I says, Lord, if I'm going to keep doing this kind of singing and so forth, I'm going to have a change in my eyesight.
On January 4th, 2019, Paul and his wife Yvonne were watching the 700 Club when Paul heard something that caught his attention.
And Terry says there's somebody.
You have an issue with your eyes. It's almost like a thin film that you can't see through very clearly. God is just removing that. Right now, your vision's going to be restored to normal.
And I said, that was for me. Boy, and just like that, it's gone. And that God would do something like that for an old man, I think is pretty good. 5 days later, I'm finishing up my yearly physical with the doctor, and he's looking at my eyes. And he runs that light in my eyes, and he says, Paul, he says, have you had cataract surgery? And I said, no.
Paul was thrilled to get back to enjoying his toys and lending his voice to praise God.
It blew me away to think that, God, you care enough for me to be able to do this for me so that I might be able to keep serving you. That is exciting, because I don't want to quit. I'm 82 and I don't want to quit.
And now you don't have to, you can keep going. Well, this is so exciting because what God did for Paul, he can do for you.